to start recording?
Yeah, Liza, we're going to just start recording. We're going to start our class.
I just started the recording.
Thank you. Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Back to School with Essential Oils. I'm Kehau.
And I'm Kanani.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. So we're going to run through a PowerPoint presentation up here on the screen. And as we go through the slides, we're going to kind of just touch upon some of the essential oils that we use to get back into the groove of going back to school, both with ourselves and with children as well. If at any time you have questions, just let us know.
And you'll probably have to unmute yourself, or you can chat, either way.
Okay, here we go. So first off, why use essential oils? I know there's tons of essential oils kind of out there in the market today, but basically essential oils are pure, safe, and non-toxic. They are easy to incorporate into your daily routine. And whether you use the oils topically or internally, they also simultaneously provide aromatic benefits. There's tons of products that are out in the market today that include potentially hazardous chemicals. And, you know, a lot of times you pick up something from the store that you're going to use for health purposes, and you take a look at the ingredients and you can't even read half of them, and you don't even understand half of the ingredients there, but we put them in our bodies anyway. On the flip side, essential oils, you know, like I said, they're pure, they're safe, they're non-toxic, they come from natural sources around the earth, and they keep our bodies clean and well maintained. So here's just kind of a quick comparison between essential oils and other products, both cosmetic and hygiene products. Essential oils consist of natural ingredients. They're taken from their pure sources. With doTERRA essential oils, they are sourced in their natural environment. So they are grown and harvested all over the world in the places that they grow to their optimal potential. While on the other hand, other products often contain synthetic or mysterious ingredients. Like I said, you read the bottle, you don't even understand half of the ingredients there. Essential oils are potent and powerful, so you end up using less. Oftentimes, you just need to use a few drops of essential oils to serve its purpose. With other products, you have to keep using more of the product to achieve its desired effect. You know, you have a headache, you take Tylenol, and then 4 hours later, you have a headache again, so you take more Tylenol. Essential oils don't have that effect. Rather than masking the symptoms, they actually treat the source of whatever the issue is. So you only need a small amount of essential oils. It lasts longer and it's more cost effective over time. You don't have to keep running to the store to buy more because you only use a small amount of it. It lasts you for a really long time. On the flip side, you always need to go and restock up on other products. You run out because you take so much of it. Essential oils provide natural way to care for your body, giving you peace of mind. And then again, the other products, you don't even know exactly what you're putting in your body with these synthetic or often mysterious ingredients. So we're going to start just by going over a couple of the important ones. So here's OnGuard. OnGuard does a number of things. Protects against environmental threats. It supports your body's natural antioxidant defenses. It supports healthy respiratory function, effective alternative option for immune boost support, and it helps to cleanse the air. So here's the ingredients for the OnGuard. It's doTERRA's Protective Blend. We got wild orange in there, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, rosemary. It has a warm and spicy aromatic smell. Again, basically your immune booster. And OnGuard is an oil that you can use aromatically in a diffuser. You can use topically, directly on your skin. You can also ingest it and use it internally. You can use it with or without dilution.
And I would say take this every day for sure. Like diffuse it every day, apply topically every day. My children take it every day with a little cup of apple juice and 1 drop, and they take it like a little immune shot in the morning, and it's super awesome and very effective.
I also take OnGuard every day in the soft gel form because it's just easier for me to take a pill. And so I just take one every single day just to help boost my immunity. Because I'm a teacher, I'm around kids all the time. So, most of us know anytime you're around kids, whether it's your own kids or if you're in a classroom yourself, whenever they get sick, so do you.
Mm-hmm.
So OnGuard makes a whole variety of products. In addition to the soft gels and the oil, there's a 1/4 of a drop of OnGuard oil in these little beadlets. And you can swallow it whole like a pill, or you can pop it in your mouth and you'll get a gush of the OnGuard oil. It's really good for sore throats. If you feel one coming on, you just pop an OnGuard beadlet and it'll just coat your throat. And
easy to have in your purse.
Easy to carry in your purse, travel with. Yeah.
My 2-year-old takes this, and I actually got the idea from Liza when Tatum was sick. She had the flu. Liza was giving Tatum, I think, a couple of beadlets every hour. And I thought, oh, that's such a great idea. He's 2, and if there's only a 1/4 of a drop in 1 beadlet, it's perfect for him. Even if he takes 2 beadlets, he's still fine. So that's kind of what we've been doing, and I think it's been working.
Awesome. So OnGuard also has this sanitizing mist. I know a lot of people, myself included, I was a Bath and Body freak just a few years back before I converted to essential oils. So I always had those hand sanitizers on me at all times with all those chemicals in them. So this is a great alternative for that. This is an OnGuard sanitizing mist. It's already in a spray bottle. You can just spray it directly on your hands. You can also spray it on the trays on the airplanes. You can spray it on your own counters and your own tables at home. As you can see, it says that it eliminates 99.9% of bacteria. It's a quick drying mist. It's not heavy. It's infused with a natural apple extract. The moisturizing formula will not dry out your skin. It leaves your hands feeling soft and invigorating citrus spice aroma. It's super quick, just like the beadlets to have in your purse, in your backpack. Here it also says to apply it to yoga mats. So it's a great OnGuard to have on the go.
Yeah, I have it in my kids' backpacks. I will not let them do any hand sanitizer or Purell. So when the teachers have it on their school list, I send OnGuard. I send like 5 sprays of OnGuard instead of one little pump thing of Purell or whatever it's called. I don't even know if that's the right name.
Yeah. Yeah. This is another great OnGuard product. It's the foaming hand wash. So, some classrooms have sinks in them. I don't have a sink in my classroom, but I put this OnGuard hand wash in the bathroom. And it's gentle. Again, it's good for your skin. It's okay to use for sensitive skin. Same thing, citrus and spice aromas. Another great alternative, again, to those Bath and Body soaps that have all those extra chemicals in them. It's really nice because it comes with this foaming pump bottle. So, you know, I dilute it because it's a little strong. So I put maybe half of the OnGuard foaming hand wash in the pump bottle, and then I fill the rest with water.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, it lasts longer at the same time. So it's great for that purpose. I know Kanani also uses it to wash her fruits and vegetables.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So it's not just for washing hands. You know, you can use it to wash everything.
Your produce.
Your
Yeah.
produce. Yeah.
My son, my 2-year-old, still puts a lot of things in his mouth, and I feel totally fine if he's washing his hands with this and then whatever, grabbing a toy. I don't know why he still puts things in his mouth, but then at least I can wash the toy and wash his hands. You know, the OnGuard hand soap is really great. You can use it for just about everything, anything you want to wash, basically.
These are one of my favorites. These are the OnGuard throat drops. So again, comparable to cough drops, all those different brands of cough drops that they sell in the stores. These have OnGuard oil in them.
It's really warm.
It's really warm.
Mm-hmm. Makes your throat feel really, really good. One other feedback I got was we Dantula, so our friend who's a musician, he will buy this because he says that he'll suck on it between songs or even before he gets started with a gig, and it just really warms his throat. My kids, my older boy loves it, but my 2 younger said it's kind of strong. Yeah, so it kind of just depends, but for teachers, I'm sure it's perfect.
Yeah, it's great to just have a bag on hand. Again, you know, if the students around you are coughing or starting to get sick, I always have a bag of these in my classroom. So I'll just give a drop to the kids that I can tell they're starting to get sick, or they come back to school when they've already been sick, but they're not totally well yet. So that, you know, it can help them get better faster, and then also help me not get sick. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, we all know once you get a sore throat, there's not really anything that you can do to heal that sore throat. Even if you go to the doctor, they're not going to give you any medicine to make your sore throat heal faster. This OnGuard is the way to go. You can suck on the drops, you can take the oil, you can pop those beadlets, and it'll clear up your sore throat super quickly. Won't let it progress anymore either. And I just threw this one in there too because OnGuard does come in a laundry detergent as well. It's really nice because just like we said earlier about the oils, you don't need to use very much of it. It's a great alternative to, again, all those laundry soaps that have synthetic fragrances and dyes and toxins. This laundry detergent is all natural. You don't have to use very much of it. You don't have to dump half the bottle in the washer to get your clothes clean. And it has that OnGuard smell as well.
Yeah, real cinnamon type of smell.
Cinnamon, yeah, that's what it is. And this is one of my new favorites, the OnGuard toothpaste. I got a bottle of OnGuard toothpaste in a kit that I had ordered, and it kind of just sat to the wayside for a while. And then when I ran out of the toothpaste I was using, I decided, okay, I'm gonna try this one, and I never went back. It's all natural. It's fluoride free. It helps to clean the teeth, reduce plaque, whiten the teeth. It has all these ingredients. In addition to the OnGuard, we have myrrh, which is soothing to the mouth, gums, and throat. Peppermint to leave your breath fresh. Calcium hydroxylate, to support strong and healthy looking teeth. A couple other things that I can't really pronounce, but Kanani's the dental expert, so she
Yeah,
could talk about the teeth.
you know, my older boy will use this. He really likes it. My younger two kids, they still feel like it's spicy. That's what they tell me. But I really like that my older boy is using it. I would say give it a shot. They had floss, OnGuard floss as well, but that was just for a limited time. So if they ever bring it back, I really like the floss too. And I would try and get your kids to use it. It's really good.
We don't have a picture up here, but they also have an OnGuard mouthwash.
Mm-hmm.
My husband is obsessed with the mouthwash. He is one that uses mouthwash every single day. He uses in the morning, he uses it at night before he goes to bed, and he was always using that Listerine mouthwash. And when he went to the dentist, they told him to stop using that mouthwash because it was staining his teeth.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I got him to switch to the OnGuard mouthwash, and he is in love with it. Like, I think now he uses the mouthwash more than twice a day. But yeah, it's good stuff.
Breathe.
Yay. So now we're going to talk about Breathe. So Breathe is our respiratory blend. And just like OnGuard, it comes in a variety of different products. So we'll go through some of those things in a few minutes. But here's a couple of ways that you can use Breathe. Add a couple drops to your palms, cup your hands, and breathe in to clear your pathways. You can diffuse it nightly while you're sleeping to keep your pathways open. You can apply 1 to 2 drops to your chest during hard workouts, and breathe in to support your lungs as the seasons change.
Mm-hmm.
I've had asthma my whole life up until about 3 years ago when I started using essential oils. I haven't needed an asthma pump in at least that long. And Breathe is one of the products that I use all the time. I know Kanani's older boy
Mm-hmm.
has issues breathing as well, so he uses Breathe. I think we have that. So here's some of the ingredients for Breathe: laurel leaf, peppermint, eucalyptus, melaleuca, lemon, cardamom. It's described as minty, hot, fresh, and airy. It also can produce a calming effect to help you sleep restfully at night. So here's the Breathe stick.
Yes.
This is the one.
So because she mentioned it, this is what my kids use, and it's easy. It's just a little Breathe stick, and once we complete all the slides, I'll show you what's in my kids' backpack. And one of the things is the Breathe stick. It's easy to apply. It's nice to be in their backpacks. And they can do it themselves. It's so easy, and they don't really need to get it on their hands. The oil, I teach them to put it on their hands, cup and inhale, but with the Breathe stick, they can just apply directly on their chest, especially my older boy that has a lot of allergies. So it's perfect.
So it's very similar to that Vicks Vapor Rub, but again, this one is all natural. You're not having all of these surprise ingredients in it. You rub it directly on your chest. It also says here that you can apply it to your upper lip, and it'll help clear your airways, not just in your chest, but also in your nose if you're feeling that congestion. And just like OnGuard, Breathe comes in a drop form as well, respiratory drops. So again, these Breathe drops, you can have a bag with you at all times. Again, we'll show you Kanani's son's backpack. He carries Breathe drops with him as well. These are really good if you are having congestion problems. It says here also that it calms the senses and supports mental clarity and function. It It's something that anybody can take. You can just pop one in. This is along with the OnGuard. I keep this in my classroom as well. Give it out to the kids who are having a hard time breathing, if they're having coughing fits. Just pass out the breathe drops. I threw this one in here because whether you are a parent getting your kids ready to go back to school, or if you're a teacher getting ready to go back to school, or if you have no ties to going back to school, but you drive on the roadway to go to work, you know the difference between when school is in session and when it's not. So Motivate is a really great blend. It's the encouraging blend with peppermint, clementine, coriander, basil, yuzu, melissa, rosemary, vanilla bean. It just helps you, encourage you to get things going, gives you confidence, the courage, and the belief. It counteracts negative emotions of doubt, pessimism, and cynicism. I need to Motivate when I work out to help me get through that. Sometimes I just need Motivate to get through a challenging class. It's a really great and encouraging blend that you can diffuse. It also comes in a touch roller that you can just roll directly on your hands and breathe in and put it everywhere, just to get you through that rough day, whether it's a Monday or the middle of the week or just a challenging day in general. So in addition to all those oils that we showed you guys, doTERRA also makes these touch rollers, and it's really nice because they've put a bunch of them in a kit that you can just get all at one time. So the Breathe stick, the Breathe touch, we talked about the Breathe oil and the Breathe stick. This is a roller bottle with that same Breathe oil in it. Deep Blue we didn't talk about, but Deep Blue is really good for sore muscles. Digest Zen is your digestive blend. Frankincense is the king of oils. Lavender, calming. Melaleuca, which is tea tree. OnGuard in a roller bottle here as well. Oregano and peppermint. So if you're interested in some of those oils, you can buy them all together in this awesome touch kit. I also wanted to mention that emotions are really important, and they're kind of tied into everything. So there's also a group of emotion rollers, which is where the Motivate falls in. So the Motivate is here with cheer and console and forgive and passion and peace. I use peace like every single day to help me get through teaching teenagers all day.
Emotions run high in kids, yes. So these are perfect. Any age. I have a 2, 8, and 10. She works with teenagers all day. Would not want to do that job. But emotions are crazy at any age. Yeah. So this is a huge, I'm so happy you included this.
Yeah, I love this one. So we kind of mentioned this earlier, but just to kind of reiterate it, so many different ways that you can use your oils. You can use them aromatically, so you can put them in a diffuser when you're feeling low on energy. Depending on what kind of oils you put in your diffuser, it can help calm down, it can help pick things up, it can help you wake up in the morning. You can also use it topically. You can add it to your bath water, you can add it to shampoo, you can add it to your lotions. Internal usage, you can take 1 to 2 drops in a veggie capsule. You can take 1 to 2 drops in a spoon with some honey. You can put some in your juice or your water. All sorts of different kinds of ways that you can use your oils. And oils are really great for everybody. Even if you have sensitive skin, or you're sensitive, you're allergic to certain kinds of medication, you can't take this, you can't take that, you can use oils. So here's the kids collection that we just wanted to kind of touch upon, and then Kanani will go into a little bit more detail, but this is a great way to get your kids started in using oils. There are 6 roller bottles that come in the kids collection. Calmer, Stronger, Thinker, Steady, Rescuer, Brave. It comes in this cute little kit with silicone toppers and little clips that you can clip onto your kid's backpack. It also has flashcards, so they can read through the flashcards and kind of see what each roller is used for. My nephew has one of these kits and he uses it for everything. He knows when he starts to get upset about something that he has to go run and grab his oil and calm himself down. He's been staying with me over the summer and he's been sleeping by himself, so he's been using his Brave roller so that he doesn't get scared sleeping by himself. So these are Kanani will go into these a little bit more too after we get rid of the slides.
Yeah.
We can show you guys. And then I just wanted to touch upon the BOGO that is happening like soon.
Yeah, hour and a half.
Yeah. So we're kind of lucky because we're
half an hour.
Half an hour.
Yeah.
Because we're all the way here in Hawaii, we kind of get a jump start on everybody. The BOGO happens for us a little bit earlier than, same time as everybody else, but we're still on the day before, so we get to kind of jump on it. But this is an awesome BOGO that doTERRA is offering for Tuesday only. You buy a frankincense touch and you get 2 free oils. You get the Digest Zen and the Breathe. I don't know, I'm sure Kanani feels the same way, but I love to get free oils. So anytime I can get free stuff, I always jump on it. Frankincense, again, is the king of oils. It can be used for anything and everything. Digest Zen for upset tummies, and Breathe to open up your respiratory system. So just some ways that if you are new to doTERRA that you can get started. You can pay a $35 membership fee and then choose whatever oils you want. You get 25% off of all of your oils, and you can pick and choose whichever ones you want to start with. Option 2 is to purchase an enrollment kit, which will give you an even bigger discount. Your membership fee is waived, so you will not have to pay that $35 membership fee. This is the way I got started in doTERRA, as many of us did. You just get more bang for your buck if you get a kit. And with the BOGO right around the corner, you can also add that extra BOGO in there for even more savings. So we are going to stop sharing our screen and take any questions and show you guys a few of our little tricks of the trade.
Here we are. And Tani has her son. Perfect.
Yes.
So real quick, I have my son's backpack. I just started packing it. So it doesn't have everything in it, but let me go get it. It's right here. Okay. Thanks. So I make them empty out their backpacks at the end of the school year because they have whatever, it gets kind of gnarly. His backpack is in good condition still. So when I packing his things again, I always include a Breathe stick. So it's in his little, he has a pocket right out here, and I put his oils and whatever he needs. And both kids get similar. My older boy gets an allergy blend because his allergies are really bad. So he gets a peppermint, lavender, and lemon spray. And everybody gets a Ziploc of drops, OnGuard, the ginger tummy drops, and the Breathe drops. Everybody gets OnGuard hand spray because we don't do Purell, and the teachers all get this too. And I stick these in here. They're peppermint beadlets and OnGuard beadlets. Just in case, just if they have a sore throat, peppermint for allergies, even for tummy issues. I just keep these in here. Another thing that I include is that allergies about, but from the kids kit, I like to include rescuer. So any bumps, bruises, scrapes, anything that happens on the basketball court, whatever. That's part of the kids kit, the rescuer. If they have a test coming up, my kids are funny. They'll go through their rollers and they'll say, I need thinker today. I have a test. So the nice thing about the kids kit that we talked about, there's these little toppers and you can actually hang it off their backpack. There's a little like thing right there. So that's nice. My boys, I don't think they would do that. They don't hang anything off their backpack. But you can. I wish they did. If I had little girls, they probably would. But this is thinker. So whenever they have a test or they have to do something in front of the class, they're going to pack thinker. Rescuer's always in there. Or if they need to be brave, they're going to pack brave in their backpack for the day. And like Kehau said, there's these cute little flashcards. And that's what tells them where to apply it. That comes in the kids kit. Like, this is so awesome. Stronger, it says on the back of your neck or bottoms of your feet for added boost or protection when you're not feeling your best. So it tells them exactly where to apply it. So this is really, really good for them. And it makes them read, because we all want our children to read. And it's just so cute. And, you know, there's really no wrong way. Like, my 2-year-old will grab an roller and just put whatever on his stomach. I'm like, I don't think that's where you're supposed to put it. But it's not wrong. I just let him go. So that's the nice part about the kids kit. It looks exactly like this if you don't have one. Super cute. So that's how I pack his backpack in this little thing. All his oils, exactly what he needs. And you can add whatever you think they might need. If they need an allergy spray, or if they need whatever. Some of them maybe want a special roller to help. Child is different, so they respond to oils differently. So maybe they like calmer, but maybe they want to add something else. Maybe they want to add serenity, or they want to add whatever. So whatever your child needs, and I sit with them and I tell them, okay, what do you guys need? If I'm not there, what do you want to put in your backpack? And we go through it together. And I think that's really nice. It's fun for them. It's fun for me because I know they're using it. And they can make their own little oily kit for their backpack. Questions? Anybody have any questions for us? We covered a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's really great. Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, so as a teacher, do you have to ask the parents like ahead of time, like if it's okay that you're giving their kids like the OnGuard drops and the breathe drops and stuff? Or is that just like okay?
I'm sure it's different for everyone. But because I work with teenagers, I don't ask the parents for their permission, because I feel like, you know, as teenagers, they're old enough to know kind of what they can handle and what they can't handle. But I don't give them like straight oils. I'll give them the drops, or I will let them use a roller, and I won't apply it to them myself. I'll give them the roller and I'll kind of, you know, just walk them through it. Roll it on your hands, breathe in, and I have them once they use it once, then they'll come back and they'll say, I'm having a bad day today, I need this.
Yeah.
And so they kind of know how to go from there. But I don't work with the small kids, so
Do you diffuse in your
I
classroom?
diffuse in my classroom too. Yeah. So they, that aromatic part of it is something that I feel is really important that we don't all realize. So as soon as they walk into the classroom, they're smelling it and they're like, oh, what are we diffusing today?
Kind of gets them focused.
Gets them focused and teenagers deal with so much stuff outside of the classroom that I never know what I'm getting when they walk into my classroom. So, I always give them that option. And they are sanitizer freaks. They want to hand sanitize their hands like every 2 seconds. So I have the OnGuard hand sanitizer ready for them to apply themselves. I'm sure it might be a little bit different with younger kids.
Liza, you have any feedback with working with younger kids, Liza?
Yeah, so I sorry you guys, I'm in San Diego and my husband and son are sleeping and I'm trying to pack too, but I heard this question, so I wanted to jump on. I feel like when it comes to using, like I would buying the OnGuard sanitizing mist is not really economical in the classroom for that many students. So I would make my own with OnGuard lemon and water in big spray bottles. And I don't feel like that's any different than kids getting hand sanitizer on their hand. I don't use any soaps other than OnGuard hand soap. I supply that myself. But again, I don't think that's any different than kids using any other type of hand soap. So I don't get permission for those types of things. My kids do not use, you're not actually supposed to be asked to bring in things like Clorox wipes, any disinfecting wipes. Those are technically DOE supposed to there was a memo that went out a few years that said that we are not allowed to ask kids to bring those things and hand sanitizer. So in my classroom, my kids also clean with the same mist that I use for hand sanitizing is what they use to clean their desks and everything. I don't have really anything else for them out. I have about 5 or 6 of those spray bottles. I upcycle the OnGuard hand soap bottles are really great to upcycle, and you buy spray tops that fit on those. Those are really durable. That plastic is really good. So I don't ask permission for those things that are sort of like that they would be using a nasty chemical alternative for either. Now, I have diffused in my classroom. I did have a student whose mom said that it aggravated her allergies, and it's not in my, I wasn't about to, like, I'm very careful about keeping my business with doTERRA and my classroom very separately. I think most of my parents know that I sell doTERRA just because it's out there in the community and stuff. But I respected that mom's wishes to not diffuse in my classroom. And so I did it. I would diffuse at times when that student was not in the classroom. I would still make like air fresheners and spray that around, because to me, again, that's no different than using Glade plugins or all this other stuff that people find completely acceptable but are nasty and gross. However, I will say that I built such great relationships with my families throughout the year that I've had at least 4 or 5 of my families enroll with me after their students were in my class. So, and their children will go home and tell their parents that we use particular, like, oh, Mrs. Yoshida only lets us use, a natural hand sanitizer. Like, we're not allowed to use hands. And I've never had a parent come to me and complain about that. And if I did, I would be able to supply them with like research and evidence to show that the things that I'm using instead of that stuff is probably better for their kids. So yeah, in elementary, I would never, ever give kids oils. I would never. Actually, I think I did do it 1 year, but I probably wouldn't do it now, just because you really don't want to overstep that on. I agree with Kehau though. At high school, they're taking, I mean, they're buying whatever they want, eating whatever they want. They can make that free choice. But at elementary, I would never put oils on kids or offer them oils, and definitely would not suggest that they take any oils. That would definitely be crossing boundaries. So I say diffuse. And if somebody says something, so be it. But most of the times the kids love it. And but if you get them to clean every week like I would, they're also getting that, you know, in aromatically as well, right? When they're spraying their desks, when they're spraying the chairs, wiping them down and stuff. I noticed a question about what you diffuse, and Kehau kind of just said it depends. And I agree. If you're trying to, you know, calm, if you know, there's a lot of energy in the room, you want to use more calming blends, lavender, balance. If you want, kids are going to take a test, you want a little bit more focus and energy, you want to maybe go with a peppermint and a wild orange. If you have fifth graders that come in real stinky and hot after recess, and you're maybe wanting to neutralize some odors, I mean, OnGuard is never a bad idea, but I do like Purify as well. So, you know, it just kind of depends. And I kind of got to know what my kids liked. Like they would come in and go, oh, I love the smell of that. What is that? You know, and so then I would kind of change up what I would diffuse based on that. So I think I covered everything that was asked. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and look, Kehau said very similar things. Okay. All right. Myself now.
Are there any other questions? Okay, well, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. If you do have questions about anything that we covered tonight or anything that we didn't cover tonight, feel free to reach out to us through, you know, any of our social media. I'm not sure if you guys saw that last slide, but my doTERRA link is down there at the bottom. But you can reach out to any of us via social media, via the event that you were invited to. Yeah, any way to reach out to us, ask us questions. Sure.
I just wanted to remind everybody that the BOGO is live in 16 minutes. And I think everyone that is logged on here is a member. So just to go over a couple of things, if you are a builder, you want to kind of figure out where you want those BOGOs to be placed and maximized. But ultimately, our goal is to help people order them themselves on their own wholesale accounts. I don't know why, but the last BOGO was a limit of 4, and this BOGO is a limit of 5. It's a crazy awesome BOGO. I know that Kehau stuck a slide in here about it and talked about it a little bit, but please, please, please share this with family and friends and try to do it personally. Like, don't just rely on social media posts. Reach out to people, text them a simple graphic, and, you know, help them see the value, because it's tremendous value to get all 3 of these rollers for basically around $50. So yeah, I think that's it though. I just wanted to give one final plug for BOGOs. And if you guys didn't know, there will be a BOGO every Tuesday for the rest of the month. So that's kind of exciting. We don't know what it is though, but do stay tuned. Every Monday a new BOGO will be announced by doTERRA. So we'll have a couple more for the month. So any other things? I'll let Kanani and Kehau, I know they're kind of wrapping it up, but I wanted to give one last BOGO plug. All right.
Thanks, Liza. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. This is my first online class, so I was kind of nervous, but I'm glad you guys all tuned in.
Awesome. This is so awesome.
Yay. So I hope we answered all of your questions.
And we'll do more classes maybe.
Yeah. All right.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.